Let's do it. Let's get it on. Ow, babe. Let's get it on. Sugar, I like it, baby. I like it. Wrong. Like, my first was my best friend, and I definitely feel like it was a beautiful thing because we were both virgins. We were both, experimenting together. And over the years, it grew. Though, like, he's married now and living his best life. He's got kids, 3 kids, 2 kids, a stepson. Like, he's living his best life. But I feel like he was my first, and we experienced it together. We grew in sex together because, even after that, like, he was my best friend. So we just continued to have sex, and we continued to grow. And we I feel like we learned ourselves sexually together. So it was definitely a beautiful thing, for sure. I don't regret how I lost my virginity. But question number 8. Why is this 9? Welcome back to the official Bree Show, where my name is Bree, and I am the star of this show. What's up, besties? It's your girl Bree, and we're back with another episode coming to you live from the baseball field. Christopher and them had a game today. They won 6-5. He did not get to pitch because they didn't make it to the 4th inning, but he did have a good game. Anywho's, now we are out here because apparently our dinner is ballpark food.
Wait, do we have to eat ballpark?
Love that for us.
I'm not eating ballpark.
Yes, you are, because you said you wanted this. But anywho's, see the fam bam, as always. Say hi, fam bam. Say hi, besties. My family, my YouTube family. I call them my besties. Isn't that right, besties?
What you gonna do?
But anyways, we're gonna go get food. Make sure you tune into the video that it's gonna be coming out because it features this look. Because your girl slayed her makeup, okay? Lashes. Okay, lashes.
I gotta eat.
Highlight. Y'all see that highlight? Ooh, hold on. Highlight. Highlight. Yeah, like that. So anyway, I will check in with y'all when we get home. We're gonna do our Q&A tonight. See you in a minute. All right. So I told y'all when I came home that we would do the Q&A. So, as promised, let's look at our Q&A. So I'm going to be answering, pull up the questions on here because they're all on Twitter. This is the first Q&A since 2020. So let's see if y'all ask me any other questions y'all asked me back then. Excuse me. Okay. Bookmarks. YouTube Q&A. Alright. Let's get into it. Question number 1 is from Tiana_15. A controversial topic that gets under your skin. Controversial topic. Honestly, it would have to be like gay marriage, like transsexuals. Like, let people do what they want to do. Honestly, that or legalizing weed. Which legalizing weed ain't really controversial no more. But yeah, I would have to say it's like the trans. I do disagree with like letting transgenders go into the bathroom that they identify with because there are children. Like, I don't want my son in there with some grown woman that say she a man, but maybe she in there preying on children. Like, so I kind of feel that. Like, I don't agree with that. But as far as letting people do what they want to do, baby, let them folks do what they want to do. And I'll tell you another thing, actually. And y'all may have my neck for this, but I understand that when transgender male to females are on progesterone, like, it can cause cramps and moodiness and things like that. But please, 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 for the sake of everything good, stop comparing that to a cycle. Like, they are not the same. They're not. It may mimic period symptoms, but there is nothing like having a period and bleeding from your cooch. What's something you regret? Question number 2 is from Shy Baby 2. And it is, what's something you regret? Something I regret. I regret becoming a mom at 19, for sure. I love my son, don't get me wrong. I would not give him up for anything in the world, but I definitely do regret having a child at 19. I didn't really have time to be a young adult and like go out and party. Don't get me wrong, like my parents would keep my son and I was able to go out when I wanted to go out, but it's a lot different when you become a parent because like you just don't have that same to go. My son is he's a mama's boy for sure. He's for sure a mama's boy, and he's very clingy to me. So like leaving him with my parents for me was like a lot because he would want his mama. So definitely becoming a parent at the age of 19, I definitely regret that. And that sounds so bad to say because I feel like people are gonna be like, oh, you regret your son? Like, no, I love Christopher. Like, I do. I genuinely love him. But I do regret taking on such a huge responsibility at the age of 19 and having to grow up so fast and not really having time to, like, go through college and make the same college mistakes and make the same college memories even. That definitely will always be something that I regret for sure. Question number 3 is from Locked and Loaded 32. What do you do to control your anger? I get high. For sure. That and I kind of talk to myself, like Q&A myself, like, all right, is it really worth it? No, it's not really worth it. Okay, then what you tripping out for? Like, I gotta kind of talk to myself. I gotta talk myself down off the ledge because when I get angry, it's 0 to 100. Like, I don't really have that middle ground of being like, oh, I'm not that mad. Like, no, I'm either really, really chill or I'm really, really amped up. And because of that, I try to find something that calms me. If I'm at home and like something pisses me off, I'll clean or something like that. It don't look like it right now, but I do be cleaning. So like I'll do something like that. Like I may clean up, I may read a book, I may go to sleep. Like it really just depends on how mad I am and where I am as to what I'm gonna do when I get pissed off. Question number 4 is from Will F Baby 100. What's your dream vacay? My dream vacay is a vacation on a cruise. I want to go on a cruise, and I want to go to Jamaica. I want to go to Mexico. I want to go to the Bahamas. A cruise in general is my dream vacation. But if I go to Jamaica, Bahamas, Mexico, or the Caribbean islands, I would be in heaven. That's what I want to do. That would be my dream vacay. Just go chill, me, my son, if I had got a man at the point in time, him, and just like go and chill and just live life, like be peaceful, carefree for 2 weeks. That's it. Question number 5. Are you happy where you are at right now? By Maybra. Yeah, I actually am. Like, I'm actually pretty happy with where I am and who I am. I'm happy with the life that I am creating for myself and my son. I am happy with just being, excuse me. And it's taken me a long time to get there, like a very long time. I can remember always like thinking I wasn't gonna have a good life until I got married. I wasn't gonna have a good life until I had a man, or until I had more kids, or something. And I'm really at a place now where like I genuinely am embracing my process and embracing growing, and embracing, like just being at peace. That's a lot for me. I feel like I've spent quite a few years being so caught up in the hype and being so caught up in what everybody else had and wanting what everybody else had that I forgot to just embrace my process. I forgot to just embrace like what I gotta go through to get to my destination, because there we go, my thing is going out, so like my ring light has been super dim, but it's fixed now. But I definitely am happy with where I am right now. I feel like God said in his word that everything works according to the good for those of us who love the Lord. And I love the Lord with everything in me. And I know that he is building me for something greater. And I'm just excited to see where it goes. So, yes, I am happy with where I am right now. Question number 7. What do you think the meaning of life is? Okay, and that is Dari from from Twitter. Honestly, I think that life is the absolute greatest gift that God blessed on this earth. Life is hard, and if I had to define it, if I had to give life a meaning, I would say it's a journey that we are all on. And though our paths may look different, we all are just battling, fighting, surviving to get to that finish line. Whatever that finish line looks like for you. For some people that finish line is darkness. For some people that finish line is heaven. For some people that finish line is reincarnation. But life is a journey that we are all on to get to our destination. There's no other way to define it. Life it's just a journey. And it's a journey with ups and downs. It's a journey with fears. It's a journey with weaknesses and strengths. It's a journey of overcoming, But either way, every day that you wake up, you start your journey all over again. So, for sure would say the meaning of life is journeying. It's just journeying. It's going through the journey, going through the valley, going through the trenches, up in the mountaintop. It's just a journey. You're always journeying. Question number 8. Or is this 9? Question number 8. I went and checked to make sure I was right. But anyway, this is from Vibe with Keezy from Twitter. What's your long-term goal? My long-term goal. So honestly, my long-term goal in the big gist of life is to be completely self-employed and to leave behind a legacy for my children. Meaning I want to, within the next year and a half, I want to be completely self-employed, doing my social media management and marketing. I want to be a full-time content creator, and I want to have opened at least 2 businesses. That's my long-term goal. I want to have 7 streams of income within the next 2 years. So I want to get my social media management and marketing business up. I want to open up 2 stores. I want to be a full-time content creator. I want to have at least 3 brand deals. So there's my 7 streams of income. And that's literally my long-term goal, to just have 7 streams of consistent income coming in, so that when my son turns 18, there is money left to him. Whether I'm living, whether I'm dead, whether he wants to go to college, whether he wants to start some business, whether he wants to take half of it and go blow it. The money is there, and it's enough money that he can figure out what he's going to do. For sure. Long-term goal, take care of I want to leave a legacy. When I die, I want it to be yo, I remember her. She touched this world. I want to be a positive social influencer. I don't want to be one of those influencers that got all the drama and all the bullshit all the time. I literally want to be a safe space. I want to be a safe haven for people. So for sure, my long-term goal is just to be full-time self-employed, just be a fully, completely entrepreneur, self-employed. Sorry, y'all, my timer went off for one of my lists for Twitter. But anyway, I just want to be full-time, working for me, doing my thing. I want to be able to pack up and go when I want to go. And I want to make sure I leave a legacy for my kids. That's it. Question number 9. Coming in, we got Young 5K CEO. What's your short-term goal? My short-term goal is to quit my full-time job. My short-term goal is to be able to leave my full-time job and be completely self-employed, which goes hand in hand with my long-term goal, because like my long-term goal is to be completely self-employed, but like to the point where like my business pays for itself and a surplus amount. My short-term goal is just to get to a place to where like my business will pay for itself. Like my business pays for itself. So the marketing, the check mark on Instagram, check mark on Facebook, check mark on Twitter, like all of that is paying for itself from the money that I'm generating through these social media sites. And then able to pay like basic necessities, light bill, water bill, rent, car insurance. So like I want this social media management platform to generate enough wealth that it can pay for itself and pay for my main bills, so that even though I won't be able to go on like vacations and stuff immediately, I got my bills paid and I'm able to put just a little bit back in savings. That's my short-term goal, is to be able to have my work from home, my business pay for itself and my necessity bills, so that I can begin to put money back. And then another one of my short-term goals is to have at least $10,000 in savings. And so that is like 3 to 6 months. Like I'm looking 3 to 6 months. This is something that I need to happen within the next 3 to 6 months. In another episode, I will actually map out like how I write down and map out my goals to kind of help me to like follow them and to stay in tune with them, so that I'm like, all right, we're on a timeline. I did it with getting my YouTube subscribers for my first quarter, and I did amazing. So we're gonna try it again and see what happens for the second quarter. But like I said, that'll be in another video. So yeah, definitely short-term goals is just to be able to make enough money for my business so that it pays for itself and pays my necessity bills, and to have $10,000 saved in the bank. Question number 10. Where do you see yourself in the future? And this comes from my baby Micah. Hey Micah. Where do I see myself in the future? Honestly, I see myself being a millionaire, really a billionaire. Like I just can see it. Like my social media is going to take off. My social media management is going to take off. I'm going to open back up Beauty by Bree. Like I have so many business ideas that are going to blow up within the next 2 years. And within the next decade is going to be crazy. Like I'm going to graduate with my master's degree, and I'm literally going to be living my best life. I'm going to be living in my dream 6-bedroom, 3.5 bath house with the love of my life. We are going to have 6 kids. That's including Christopher. So I'm going to have 5 more kids. So we have 6 kids. We're going to have our dream cars, which mine is a Tahoe. Want a brand new Tahoe. We're going to have a Tahoe. We are going to have a Mustang, because I've always wanted a Mustang. My husband's going to have his dream cars. And we're literally going to be living on the top of the world. Like we are going to be going on vacation. We want to go on vacation. Our children will be set financially. I will be a top paid influencer. I will be a motivational speaker, going to colleges and elementary schools and middle schools and high schools and speaking to these people. I will be giving my testimony, and I literally, in the future, I'm going to be dope. I'm going to be dope. I'm going to be number one. We're going to look back at this video. What's today? Today is, sorry, I checked my watch real quick. Today is, it ain't telling me. Okay, here it is. Today is Friday, April 26th, 2024. Okay. 10 years from now. On April 26th, 2034, when 10 years have passed and we roll back around to here, y'all gonna see me on somebody's TV screen. Like I'm gonna be the biggest influencer in America, and y'all gonna be like, yo, I remember when Bree made that video and told her she was gonna be the biggest influencer. Yeah, like that, for sure. Question number 11. Final question of the night. What do you think about sex before marriage? Pat the Finette off of Twitter. Personally, I think that it is a you choice. I think that, it really depends on the person. I will say, I wish I wouldn't have had sex before marriage. I definitely wish that I would have waited and listened to my mom and dad when they were like, it's such a beautiful thing when you experience it with the person you love. Because don't get me wrong, like my first was my best friend, and I definitely feel like it was a beautiful thing because we were both virgins. We were both, you know, experimenting together. And over the years, it grew. Though, like, he's married now and living his best life. He's got two kids, a stepson. Like, he's living his best life. But I feel like he was my first, and we experienced it together. We grew in sex together because, you know, even after that, like, he was my best friend. So we just continued to have sex, and we continued to grow. And we kind of, I feel like we learned ourselves sexually together. So it was definitely a beautiful thing, for sure. I don't regret how I lost my virginity, but I will say I wish that I would have waited to get married. I feel like if I would have, I probably wouldn't have married the man I married. But I do wish that I would have waited and experienced that with my husband on our wedding night and been able to, you know, just have that beauty of this. The two of us are laying down for the first time ever together, you know. And because it is so innocent that first time, because you don't know really what you're doing. Like, even if you watch porn, like, you're kind of like, ugh. And so to have been able to experience that with my husband, and been both of our first times, and we're just kind of like experiencing it, I think that would have been a beautiful thing. Me personally, I wish that I would have waited for marriage, and if I could go back in time, I would have waited for marriage. But I think it's a preference thing. Some people are like, oh no, I got to wait, baby, you can't touch me. And some people are like, let's do it. I will admit that, like, with me having bipolar disorder, I definitely be like, let's do it. Let's get it on. Ow, babe. Let's get it on. Sugar, I like it, baby. I like it. So but no, for sure, like I said, it's a preference thing. I would wait. If I could go back in time, I would have waited. But I do not regret how it happened. I am grateful for that experience. I think it helped me to grow sexually. It helped me to grow as a woman. But yeah, for sure, I am going to teach Christopher to wait until marriage. I'm going to pray that he waits until marriage. I pray every day that he waits until marriage. He probably won't, but whatever. Thank you for tuning in, besties. No, thank you guys for another great Q&A. I do have some more questions, but it was like 20 plus questions. So I did 11 on this video. I'm going to do 11 on the next one. Stay tuned. This one will air next week, which is the first week of May. And then the second set of questions will air the second week of May. Next week, as you guys know, is my graduation. Ew. Graduate. Nah, but I'm graduating. So I definitely will have a vlog of my graduation festivities, activities for you guys once it's all done. So that'll be airing the second week of May as well. But I'm gonna tell you guys, thank you so much. Like, y'all have really sent my channel up a little bit. I'm at 370 some subscribers. Definitely posting my YouTube channel every day on Instagram until I hit 500 subs. And I know you guys can do that because y'all are just that freaking amazing. Thank you guys for supporting me, though, on this journey. I hope you guys are enjoying the official Bree Show, where my name is Bree and I'm the star of this show. I love creating new content. I love hopping on here with you guys, talking, laughing, just day in my life, letting you see my world. Personally, I think I have a crazy world, you know. But I definitely would not trade my life for anything in the world. And I'm so excited to take you guys on the journey with me as I find myself as a woman, as a mother, as a wife, as a friend, as a sister, as a daughter. Because that's what this is about. The official Bree Show is literally about me finding my path in this craziness. So I love the fact that you guys be chilling with me. And hey, go twin. I be cracking myself up. I'm funny. Nah, but I will see you guys in the next video. Until next time, thank you for tuning into the official Bree Show, where my name is Bree and I am the star of this show.